An unexamined life is not worth living. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Virtue does not come from wealth, but wealth and every other good thing which men have comes from virtue. It is not living that matters, but living rightly. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. Be as you wish to seem. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. No evil can happen to a good man, either in life or after death. The highest realms of thought are impossible to reach without first attaining an understanding of compassion. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Wisdom begins in wonder. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. To move the world, we must first move ourselves. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. An honest man is always a child. Understanding a question is half an answer. Do not do to others what angers you if done to you by others. The easiest and noblest way is not to crush others, but to improve yourself. The unexamined life is one of moral failure. Virtue is a kind of health, beauty, and good habit of the soul. Courage is knowing what not to fear. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Bad men live to eat and drink. Good men eat and drink to live. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. The more I know, the more I realize I know nothing. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Be true to thine own self. Let him who would move the world first move himself. Know thyself. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our ways, I to die and you to live, which is better God only knows. The hottest love has the coldest end. Moral indignation is jealousy with a halo. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. To find yourself, think for yourself. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too sorrowful in misfortune. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. True virtue is not knowing right from wrong, but always striving to do what is good. Living rightly is not a matter of laws or customs, but of the soul. The ethical life is the happy life, for it aligns with our true nature. Acting unjustly harms not only others, but corrupts one's own soul. Goodness is not in words, but in deeds. A good man cannot be harmed in life or death, for his virtue is his shield. Justice is doing what is right, not what is easy. Injustice anywhere in the soul is a disease worse than death.